Hey gents, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you all had a top weekend with the family, and looking forward to the good week ahead. Big week coming up. We've got the DSTV Gold Vars on Saturday. Race for the stayers. Always a good race. Got one or two good bets on the card as well. So let's crack on. First race ready to fly for me. I think it wins. The only concern and the only reason why I haven't labelled it as a good thing is my Cherry More. I know the stable like the horse quite a bit. And I've got to respect it. It's a top stable, and their word usually counts. So 4 and 6 in the first for me. The second race, Vasquilios for me. If Vasquilios reproduces that run to Mercantor, it beats the slot, and it's absolute coconut. Look, Renaissance Man's got some fair form as well, so not to be counted out. The only concern with Vasquilios is has never run on the track. Look, horses do take to the potty. Some do, some don't. There's an unknown, and to be labelling it a good thing would only be stupid. Stupid if it loses. It's all right if it wins, but I'd rather not take the risk. I'd rather see how the horse runs on the poly first, and then make a mind up about it. But I think if it reproduces that run to Mercantor, it wins. It's got the form to win. It's got everything against it. The only factor is it never run on the track before. Third race. Listen, with all due respect, nothing has gone to Hollywood. It's tough. I've gone 1, 5, 4, and 6. Saka Gold ran all right on debut. Form hasn't worked out great there, but I have gone for Let's Get Together. I think if it can reproduce that sort of run to Gladiatorian, must have a say. First time on the track though. Sleeker still the run you'd be hoping that it reproduces is the first run to Mandamakwa Dove. I've got Wings must have a chance, but listen, there's not much going to Hollywood there in the third, so if you're playing pick sixes and that, you'll probably have to go 3 or 4 there. Fourth race, first of the old apprentice races, gents. Please be in mind, these apprentices, they are still learning their trade. Most of you know that anyway. But be careful, gents. Don't be labelling anything in the apprentice races. I have a value bet in the later races in the apprentice races, which I think we can have a touch on. But be careful, sometimes they go to the front and go too fast, and 4 of them are cutting each other's throats, and they all die, and something runs on, or something goes to the front and stays there and doesn't stop. So it's hard to judge them. I like Valencia. I think it's got a chance. But I went for Kant Marcia, Carl Stratham. Won very well last time out with Bling Up, and if it reproduces that sort of run, must have a big chance here. Freedom's Fire, good 2 efforts last time out. Came from bad draws. It's drawn 7 there. And I think Freedom's Fire could have a big say in this sort of race. So it's 9, 7, 1 there for me. 11, oh my word, it's Roy. Round up the quartets. Fifth race, Lady Yusra. I'm going to have a win bet on this horse. I think if it reproduces that run to Lee's Express, it will win this. Course and distance form, 6 wins, 6 runs, 4 seconds. It's not too bad. The only concern is you may have wanted to win 1 or 2 more. But I do think that run to Lee's Express could be too good for this field. Number 2, Crazy Blues must have a chance. Diamond Gill, Jackson Wells for the quartets. 6th race. Listen, this race is a minefield, gents. Absolute minefield. Magic Emotion's probably the most unexposed. Only had 6 runs, 2 wins. I know they thought a lot about it when it won on debut. They thought it would be green, but it won. So, not surprisingly, if I could say that. Been a touch disappointing after the win on the debut run. But look, come back to form now, and runs off a fair mark, 72. And I think it must have some sort of a chance, Magic in Motion. Course and distance 1 for 1. But look, after that, you look at Magic Motion, everything else has a chance in the race. So you'll have to load up in the 6th. 7th, It's not any easier, to be quite honest. Another apprentice race. I made it the hardest two on the card, 6th and 7th race. 7th being a lot harder than the 6th, with the Magic Emotion there being the favourite. Went for number 1, Arctic Princess. Comes off a break. Course and distance form respectable. Capriana, Lady Macbeth. Listen, lads, if you're playing a bit wider, throw this horse top honours and carries a very low weight and could be thereabouts. The 8th race, the old value bet for me is Bingwa Beach, 5-1. I'm looking for it to reproduce that run to Rotunda. Stayed on very well at the finish and dropped down to the 1600, draw 1. The only concern would be the stable's not in great form. But I do think Bingwa Beach will give us a run for our money. Have a little each-way bet on that. Nothing crazy, but I think it's worth an each-way shot at 5-1. Lady Yusra there, the win bet, gents. So take it easy on this card, please. If you're playing exotics and that stuff in those apprentice races, load up a few and take percentages. Don't go crazy on this card. Save the buckaroonies for Saturday. And take it easy, boys. Have a good week, and we'll chat to you guys again soon. Cheers.